my new franchise. Um, so I'm gonna use the NFL roster. And this is gonna be, we're gonna be starting from next season. I will be the Washington football team. And I'm just gonna see, we're gonna be on all Madden and simulation. And I will, up the X Factor, up the Superstar at the star. 5 minutes. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. Alright. So in the Super Bowl, we're gonna see who they give the win to. Obviously, it's pretty much anyone. Could be random, we'll see. And oh, the Bucks take it. They have this new thing here, which is pretty cool. Offensive and defensive rookie of the year go to Washington, the boys. Alright, so we have lots of players ready to negotiate, but this is kind of a rebuild, kind of something that we're just gonna be, you know, doing a look at here. So, Brandon Sheriff wants over 3 years. He's got superstar dev. I definitely think he's someone worth keeping around. I should have turned off tutorial pop-ups. So I can give him, I'll give him that deal if that's what he wants. Since he's, he's young, so that'll take him to 32. Probably won't keep him after that. Ronald Darby's not a bad person to keep around. I'll keep Chase Roulier because he's gonna be pretty cheap. But then everybody else I'm good on. I'll give him that. That's what he wants. And I'll give Ronald Darby this, because if that's what he wants, I'm willing to do that. Alright, so now it's really going to be free agency. That's definitely going to be something that I'm going to need to get. I don't care about negotiating with any of those other guys. And so now we've got free agency. I'm definitely going to be targeting players like Allen Robinson and Chris Godwin. Chris Carson wouldn't be a bad one, although we have Antonio Gibson, who already has star dev, and he's just definitely someone I'm willing to keep around. Will Fuller is never a bad second wide receiver. Chase Young's up to an X Factor. So I think what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna... I'll take Corey Davis. He's 26 star dev. I'm gonna up the money a little bit. He's a scheme fit, which gives us a boost. Will Fuller's gonna have loads of people bidding on him. I'm hoping that I can steal Corey Davis. James Conner, Brian Poole, Earl Thomas, Malik Hooker. Don't really have a great free safety. He has star dev. He really doesn't. Oh, he does want a bit of money. He wants a good bit of money. But he's a good overall and he's young. So, I will give him... I'll give him that. I'm hoping that I can get all of these guys, so we'll see what happens. I mean, I don't know exactly what's gonna happen. So we got Malik Hooker and Corey Davis. I have this 2021 draft class here that can be used to implement players like Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields, stuff like that. Yeah, I need to turn this off. Alright, so one of the guys that I really want is gonna be Justin Fields to fill this quarterback gap. It's a deep quarterback class. I need a left tackle. I think that both of these guys are definitely people I want to go off of. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna try and make some trades. I'm gonna head over to the team here and take a look. I think we still have Haskins. No, we don't. We actually don't have a quarterback. Right, because, you know, we don't have Smith anymore. They don't have Heineke on our team, though, which is a little annoying, but that's fine. So, quarterback's definitely something we're going to need to get. So I think what I'm going to do here, actually, is I'm gonna trade Matthew Ioannidis. He's younger. He's he's fine, but I think I can get some good trade value for him from. I mean, everybody's gonna have a decent interest in someone like this, but Broncos, who will have a higher draft pick and definitely have a player that I might want. So I'll take your pick 9 here, and they redid the draft logic, so you need a safety, and I have a safety, but I can also steal a 4th round pick with this. I'm almost sure I can. That would put them over the cap, so I need to get a player from them. What do you have at the tight end position here? You have Fant. This guy's young. He's a scheme fit. You have Garrett Bowles. You've got a good guard. Ooh, how about Natane Moody? Ah, jeez. I need value here, so Joseph Joel. So that's just putting them over, so let's see if I can trade with anyone else. Browns are gonna have a lower draft pick, pick 26. Not quite what I'm looking for, but they're gonna take that. It cuts some cap off my hands and gives me an additional 1st round pick, so I'm happy with that. Alright, so now I'm gonna swing here into the draft. I'll take a look and see what we still have with free agents. Allen Robinson is still there. I know, like, what's coming because I'm paying Corey Davis a lot. I will not be able to keep Terry McLaurin on a contract. Chris Godwin can get a lot of money, and I'm just not going to be able to do that. Now, Marlon Mack could be a fine option to have in the running back position. I could take a good 3rd cornerback. Don't need any more safeties. I already have a safety. So we have lots of cap money and lots of space here. So on the defense, what I'm looking at is really getting these guys some action. So Cameron Curl, I do not want you bench. So I'm gonna make him my new right outside linebacker. I just hit discard. That's not what I wanted to do. Because I think he'd be fine playing right outside. He's a safety. Safeties can do that. And I have Apke here, who's probably taking a lot of my money, isn't he? Don't want him. I'll just drop him on the trade block here. See if I maybe even get like a 5th round draft pick for him. Definitely worth it. So Cam Curl, I can get draft value here for, but I'm definitely gonna take him at right outside. He's gonna be a lower overall. I don't know what he's gonna be. He's a 73, see, and he's better than what I had there. Which means I can move Khalik Hudson to left outside. But I might do that after I draft. I'll see if I get a left outside linebacker. So my draft needs are as follows. I don't know why Kendall Fuller is my second cornerback, but so I'll just generate my best lineup here. So they're putting Khalik Hudson up. Right, they fixed this. And they're putting Cameron Curl left outside. This does wind up being a little bit better, so I need a right outside, though. Punter and kicker both Tressway. And we've got Brandon Sheriff at long snapper. And on offense, Tressway's up to a 13 overall at QB, but I'm going to need something else. I have Thaddeus Moss. And so, yeah, I mean, this is what I've got here. Let's see what I can make happen in the draft, because that's going to be a big deal. And I'm going to need to see what happens. So I really need, what I need is a right outside. And a QB. And a QB's definitely the biggest thing. So I'm not going to get a draft day trade here. So I'm just going to sim to my next pick, which is pick 19. And then I'm going to see what offers I have and then see. So they're offering me quite a bit here. I like this Houston trade. They're offering me their next year's higher draft pick. To be honest, none of this is lovely. I don't hate any of this, but none of it is what I'm looking for. So I'm gonna see who I get here. So Zach Wilson is still on the board. I did not want to draft Mac Jones, but I accidentally just pressed square. So I guess I've got Mac Jones. That's fine. It's not fine. I'm not happy with that at all. Alright, but that's fine. I accidentally pressed square. So now what I need is I could take Joseph Osai or Terrence Marshall. Terrence Marshall's a good talent. And then Rashad Bateman too. But I think what I'm gonna do right now is take Joseph Osai at left outside. I can move him to right. He's a speed rusher. Definitely somebody that I want to hang on to. I got value for him. And he has a hidden dev trait. So I guess we'll figure out what that is. I think that's a good a good take. I can move him to right outside, and I can use him to my advantage. So now what I need is some work on the O-line. Kyle Trask is still on the board, so I feel like I gotta take him. I'm taking him. I mean, he's dropped this far, so what I can do is either trade one of the other guys or see who winds up being better. I mean, yeah, that's a first and a second round pick on a QB. I accidentally wasted the first one. But, you know, that's fine. So we have 2 third-round picks here as well. So what I'm gonna do is take Jamie Newman. Not gonna take him. So I'll take what's your offensive line talent looking like? Decent in the center position, but I'll swing up to left tackle here, and I'll take Walker Little. Power blocking, normal dev trait, definitely dropped on him, but that's fine. I don't need anything else out of this draft, really. I'll let the AI do whatever they're going to do for my next 7 picks, or 4 picks, or whatever. And I'll see where we're at. I'm definitely going to need to make some moves at linebacker, but I do think that, I think my, my lineup is pretty good. So let me check out my team here and see what we got going for us here. So here is our line. We have Little here at left tackle at 68 overall. Schweitzer and Moses. Then we have Logan Thomas as well. Kyle Trask and Mac Jones. Kyle Trask is a scheme fit, which is also going to help. So I'm going to switch up Terry's abilities here. I want him to have reach for it. It's an interesting little combo we have here, but he's definitely someone that I want there. So we have Osai here at left outside, which was where I was going to put him. And then so he's definitely good. I have a new safety who actually has dev trait. Also have a new corner with a dev trait. So I've got lots of star devs here that he's gonna get some punt returns, which is good. So let's take a look at my specialists here. I do not want Jimmy Moreland there. Jimmy Moreland's fine, but I want him getting as many reps as possible. My right left end is gonna be Chase Young. My sub linebacker is gonna be Osai, just because I want him getting reps to get that dev up. And yeah, I mean, that's what I'm gonna go with here. I don't hate 4-3 under. And actually, I'll take a look and see what this does to my team and see what they think I should do here, because this is a good scheme for defense. And it doesn't, yeah, see, it doesn't change that much. I still have Malik Hooker, Landon Collins, special teams, and specialist. I'm gonna keep where I put them. Alright, so now let's swing through the preseason to the regular season and see what moves happen here. So I'll play, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play just the moments, and I'll do, you know, a couple games right now, but I'll turn this into a season, so I'll do, you know, 2 or 3 games of just playing the moments, so that I'm not playing the entire game, because I could be pretty dominant. So we have lots of players to upgrade. I do want to upgrade Cameron Curl, who could still use some good stuff. I want him at run stopper. I'm definitely going to be utilizing him at blitz. I'm going to be utilizing him in general. He's my linebacker with, 86 speed. He's someone I'm going to be using. So we dominated over the Rams, and let's see what we can do against the Chargers in week 1. They've got Derwin James, Joey Bosa, Keenan Allen, their top 3, Chase Young, and we're going to come in here with our color rush to kick things off. Or do we go alts? We're going to go alternates to kick off week 1 here against the Los Angeles Chargers. Hoping that we can walk in here and win in week 1. We'll see what happens, but I mean, Scary Terry on offense, catching from our rookie QB. Chase Young, Malik Hooker, 2 good defensive additions. Logan Thomas at tight end, and yeah, so we'll see what we can make happen here. Antonio Gibson, of course, manning our backfield. So I'll take this moment here and see what we got. Kyle Trask, rookie QB. Got this bench switch here. Logan Thomas on a delay fade. And I was looking for Terry, but he'll get sacked. First play by Joey Bosa.
Joey Bosa taken down back at the 20-yard line.
This kind of just runs streaks, so I'm gonna try and dump it to Gibson, but my buttons won't work. Alright, so we've got a 3rd and 25 here, so I'm gonna run dagger. Gonna put Logan Thomas here on a fade. And I'm gonna throw a pick. And I'm gonna throw a pick 6.
Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Oh, we wound up getting a safety. That's interesting. Okay, Javon leaks in. I don't know why. Trask will get leveled as I tries to step up in the pocket. Big field goal here. We got Adam Vinatieri now kicking for us.
On for the field goal, a 46-yard attempt.
Mac Jones holds, and it's no good. Vinatieri just don't have it in him anymore. Doesn't have it in him. And big 3rd down. First defensive opportunity here, and I can utilize against now in his 2nd season. Oh, I missed. Did not play that well. Justin Herbert. We're gonna have a red zone stop here. We need to hold them for some points, and I'm gonna be utilizing Malik Hooker back here. Huge run stop there. That's Holcomb on the stop. And we hold them now on that run, so let's see what we can do on 2nd and 13. Look at that D-line. That's just scary with all those superstar devs. And that's Jonathan Allen off the edge there from the middle to get to the ball carrier. And so now we can see what will happen on 3rd down. Switching up the coverage one more time. Oh, I tried to pick that, but he doesn't get it. So we hold them.
Chandler Catanzaro on for the field goal, a 27-yard attempt.
And this is going to be a 10-2 game.
The kick is good. Makes the score.
We can make it 10-10 with a touchdown and a 2-point. 2-minute drill here. They want me in, and I will be in. I'm gonna block Gibson here. Wide open, Steven Sims, and he puts it on a dime. Right to him, Kyle Trask. With some impressive performance on that throw. Throws it to the tight end, that's Logan Thomas. In the hurry up. Hanging on here, trying to hold off on the time. Gibson out on a wheel route. Trask forced to step up, will get hit. We'll use our first time out here. See if we can utilize this opportunity to our best. Slip screen is definitely one of those, I think. It's an opportunity to get some yards. Gibson. All the room in the world with a great block there from West Schweitzer. And we take a 1 point down. We've got a big field goal kick. Can Vinatieri nail it? No, don't even get a shot. I don't think he can. He couldn't even hit the 40-yarder earlier. Ooh, with the turnover. He gets the ball out of his hand. And so we can see if we can make anything happen here. Kind of looking towards Corey Davis here. Oh, I didn't ask you to bullet it. Morgan Moses makes a big tackle. That's Kyle Trask's second interception. Big third down here. We need to stop on 3rd and 11. I'll switch this to zone coverage because I didn't realize it was 3rd and 11. I'll use our Osai here. And Jonathan Allen getting the tackle from behind. Hopefully making this here a 4-point game. They're going for it on 4th. Interesting choice here. Shifting coverages here. Making moves. Oh, that's pass interference. I didn't do anything. Oh, that's gonna put them on the 1-yard line. I didn't even do anything. Alright, so now we've got a big move here. Pinching gaps. Let's see if this D-line can make anything happen. Eckler gets nowhere. Holding him on the 1 is good, because if you knock him too far back, stop flexing, Trask. You have 2 interceptions. Oh, Eckler cuts back. Sees the gap and gets in, and we are going to make some quarterback adjustments here. Kyle Trask isn't cutting it for me, and we're going to switch Mac Jones in for him. Adam Vinatieri, almost 50 and still kicking. 24 years of experience. What's his kick power at right now? Just out of curiosity. It's at 85, so it's still decent. Alright. So we've switched in here. Mac Jones now. In here making his debut here in the same game that Kyle Trask made his debut. Wide open, Logan Thomas. We're gonna be in the hurry up here. Mac Jones completing his first pass here. Looking for the end zone here. Jones gonna step up and jump his way into the end zone for his first career touchdown, and it's rushing. We get the 2-point conversion, and there's a huge stop coming up here. Let's see what will happen. Gets the hit stick on Henry. Justin Herbert's not having an amazing game here in week 1, but he's taking his time driving up the field, and they might be looking to run the ball here. Deron Payne moving in. He'll get the check down there for 3 or 4 yards. But it does wind up out of bounds.
At the 32-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
And I will
Complete to Hunter Henry.
let this go to the 2-minute warning.
First down, Chargers.
And I'm going to jump out here in coverage and see. Gets the hit stick there, and Eckler gets nowhere. Washington will use a timeout here. And that brings up a 2nd down and 10. Shifting the coverage. Shifting the line right here. And Holcomb getting behind the line again for a huge play. Breaking off that tackle there, making the play, and that brings up a big down here. And we get them with a minute 53 left. They're going to be forced to kick here. Let's see what happens. This is going to come down to the wire here in week 1. Let's see if we can pull anything off. I could have actually... Don't tell me that's roughing the kicker. How far was he sliding? And it's automatically a first down. And we used all 3 timeouts. So what I'm going to do is spread the defense, and I'm just gonna let them score. I have to. I can't hold them here. I need to let them get in. Alright, so we switched our backup QB. Big foul turns a huge opportunity sour, and now we have to see if we can make anything happen here with little time left. Jones couldn't slide down, didn't get anywhere, and we're gonna be in a hurry up here.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
Nothing there to Terry. It's incomplete, but that brings up a 3rd down. So we're gonna go verticals here. I'm gonna put Gibson on a delay fade. And it's picked. That's gonna be game.
The pass intercepted by the Chargers.
I mean, I don't know what you mean the game is on the line. They're just gonna kneel. So I don't know what signals he's making, but that's it. And that hurts. Tough week 1 loss with a roughing the kicker call. I do not get how that was roughing the kicker. I dove. I get that. But I dove as I was crossing the center. And he hit the ground clearly in front of the kicker. So that means he was sliding, which I do not understand. So I don't quite know what quarterback I'm going to go with here for these next ones. I think I'm going to bring back up Kyle Trask here. But we're going to jump over to next week, where we play the Falcons. Returning from injury, we have Caleb Brantley. I don't know who that is, but great. Got a couple player upgrades here. And let's see. Let's pop into our team here and see what I want. See what we want happening. So I do want Kyle Trask still starting. They are both scheme fits. On defense, I've got lots of superstars plus an X Factor. I want to pop in here and edit the abilities, because he doesn't even have this one equipped. So I'm going to go edge threat. I'm gonna go edge threat here, and unfakeable. He's gonna stick with fearmonger probably. Actually, no, I'll go momentum shift. Oh my god. I'll go momentum shift. Now, I still have a couple of other... I want to go through some of these guys, because these guys also have abilities. Pressure the quarterback from a greater distance. I like that, but I want to probably go with recuperation, or no outsiders, because he is my end, so... And then Payne and, Allen, I'll go with inside stuff. I'll go reach out elite for him. I mean, he's really stacking it up. He's looking pretty dangerous. Inside stuff, yes, and stone wall. Ooh, or I could go El Toro. No, I'll stick with stone wall. I think that's fine. And then I have Kendall Fuller here. Tip drill. No, I think I want him to have acrobat and one step ahead. Yeah, one step ahead's just too good. Alright, so now that I've gotten all of that sorted out, we've got a big game here against the Falcons, the 0-1 Falcons. Let's see if we can catch ourselves a win here with our new and improved superstar players. This D-line is definitely scary. I mean, even when you look at it, you have X Factor Chase Young, and then if you have all of the starters in, you have 4 stars. Your front 4 is... You've got 2 inside run stuffers, so you can't run to the inside. You have Fearmonger on the outside, and on the right side, and then even on the other outside, you do have, you know, they're going to be pressuring the quarterback from further distance. Edge rusher, I mean, it's just dangerous, you know? To take a look at that line and see all of the abilities that they have. They stack together, and that's kind of what's craziest, is that, you know, those abilities, as they stack, become extremely dangerous. Because, you know, you have 2 guys that are stuffing an inside run, so if one doesn't get that ability set, then the other one will.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Washington.
Alright, ball in motion here for this Gibson run. Let's see what we can make happen. Huge block there, and we get 6 there. Gibson's definitely a star running the football here. We will bring ball in motion again. I'm trying to pick up the first down here on second.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 44-yard line.
Trask knows we aren't messing around when it comes to our quarterbacks, and Gibson gets a huge gain around the outside. I almost feel like on offense we should be running the ball with, you know, these star O-linemen, but I just know that with these wide receivers it'd be rude not to give them an opportunity too, you know?
Complete to Logan Thomas.
Trask will get blitzed, nothing there to throw to, and that's going to be a loss of 9. Tight end attack is one of my best, or one of my favorite plays. I have Thaddeus Moss, son of the famous Randy Moss. He gets the ball out. Logan Thomas was open there. Don't know what we're getting there. That 2021 draft class, though, you know, you got lots of two quarterbacks in there, and we've seen both of them in action. And that's a huge sack. That brings up a 4th and 34, and we're gonna punt here. Let's see if we can put this out.
4th down.
Yes. I'm pretty good punter.
On the return. The Falcons take over.
Alright, so on the 2. And the Falcons drive down here. But we have a big 3rd down here. So I'm gonna go man coverage because, yeah, look at all of these guys. Look at those 4 stars, and then you have this linebacker core, which, if it was better, would be extremely dangerous. We make a huge stop, and now in the red zone on 1st and 10. And Matt Ryan, with nowhere to throw to, press coverage is locked down. And with nowhere to throw to,
Brings up 2nd down.
I'm gonna switch this to man coverage again, just because. And he dumps it to Julio quickly for a gain of 20.
Complete to Julio Jones.
That brings up the 2-minute warning.
20 on the play.
Big play here, 0-0. Most likely will end in a field goal. But let's see what happens. And he finds Julio Jones wide open in the end zone. Let's see if the offense can get an opportunity to drive downfield here with just 2 minutes left. Ooh, I'm liking this Terry route right here. Blocked Gibson because of it. Yeah, pretty sure we have a holding penalty. If it is PI, though. No, it's holding. Yeah, I just had nowhere to go there. It's going to be 2nd and 21. I mean, like, Terry's not going to have an opportunity here to do much. Gets the ball out of his hand, but it's 3rd down. We're not going to chew the clock. We're going to be really risky here, and we're going to go with this PA middle shot. I'm going to put Logan Thomas on a delay fade here, and I'm going to put both of these guys on swings to the left. Yeah, look at this. So now we got a block, and Thaddeus Moss didn't block very well, but if we could have made a move there, then, you know. We're gonna fake this punt. Possession. Oh, that was almost there too. Oh, that was there. He just didn't. He should have come back. Alright, so after that extremely dumb and risky move, we're gonna be blitzing here, and we'll stop him from getting the first, but oh, we won't. I didn't really think about the fact that I'll be on Landon. He's out of bounds. No, he isn't. That was my user. I could have picked that. So he's dumping the ball really fast. 2-minute drill. Let's change our fortunes here. We gotta figure something out here. Caltrask gonna roll out and find Marcus Baugh, who gets a little swerve. Don't get anything there. We have mesh now. And Logan Thomas decides that's a good time to swerve. So now we need to stop them from scoring again. Falcons with Micah Parsons. And Atlanta, we can't stop them. They finally decide to put me back in. It's been long enough. Not like I was doing too much for the team. Caltrask in his first full NFL start is not looking so good. Throws even a perfect unpressured throw there, and I mean we need to fake this. I'm not seeing these hidden plays, so I mean we can't win this game at this point. I mean we'll get the yards there. We're in the red zone, looking to maybe change our fortunes a little bit, get a couple points on the board. And he's going to throw the ball away. Even though Terry was wide open, I threw the ball away. That's my fault. With only 1 yard here to get anywhere. There is a flag down. I'm guessing it's holding. Yeah. So it's gonna be 4th and 11. Ooh, 3rd and 11 or 4th and 1. You take the 3rd and 11. Interesting. This is a big opportunity now. We get it to Terry, who can't quite fight into the end zone. We're going to get the ball here to Steven Sims, who makes a move with a perfect block there from Corey Davis, and a move from Steven Sims. We do get the ball. They punt it, and with 2:10 left, after a great punt, we're going to need to set up something magical here. So let's see what we got. Terry McLaurin bobbled and incomplete. Bobbled by the defense. Might be. I'm gonna block Gibson because they're just shredding our line. Logan Thomas separates from the defense. They overcommit. Will he get there? He might. He will. A huge play there that only brings on the 2-minute warning. 94-yard touchdown. And, you know, I mean, it's still unlikely we win this. Big onside kick. This is a necessity here for us. Tackles. It's no good on the onside. The Falcons will finish the game and politely, despite being on our 1-yard line, will not score. Tough debut here for us in our first away game. We had a strong defense here in the beginning, but in the long run, our offense really is what held us down in this what became a one-sided shootout. Really, I mean, nothing else happened. Kyle Trask did have a decent game, though. Only 1 interception, 2 touchdowns, 225 yards. Receiving, though, Travis Etienne led the Falcons. Gibson, decent rushing here. Alex Armah with the only rushing touchdown here on that fullback. And receiving, I mean, Russell Gage led 86. Julio led 81. Russell Gage with 3 touchdown receptions. All 3 Falcons leading the receiving charts. Logan Thomas, 4 catches, 134 yards, obviously boosted by that 94-yarder. Longest play of the game. Antonio Gibson, 2 catches, 18 yards. I mean, this was not an impressive game here. So we're gonna need to find something a little bit better. We need to figure out what's happening. I mean, some of that was my play, but they simmed me straight through 2 quarters and didn't play me pretty much 2 quarters. And so we start off 0-2, but we have a week 4 bye. 2 players already ready to negotiate. We can start scouting college players here. It's a big defensive class. We could use a left tackle. Seems decent second rounder. Interesting. So lots of defense here in the draft. Big game before we get around to our bye week. Against the division rival Eagles. This is a big game. This would be a huge one to take our first win on. Obviously, we're still in this season. Only kick it off 0-2. Darius Slay's having himself a heck of a season already with 2 picks. Jamar Chase having a good season as well. I mean, we need a performance. We need to make a stand here and beat the Eagles. All right. We're gonna be in the hurry up here. Catch the defense switching. Setting his... He throws, he gets it to Thaddeus Moss, which will wind up losing yards. I had a wide open guy. We're gonna toss this ball here. Gibson gets nowhere. A loss of 4 on his first run of the day. Still in the hurry up, gotta remember that. We lose the ball. Sheriff picks it up for a loss of 10. Fletcher Cox forcing the fumble. And we're gonna have to boot this after not so stellar first drive. Huge hit there from Thaddeus Moss. It's going to be holding on the receiving team. So, I mean, that's going to put them back on their own 23. And they want me playing this moment. They still have Carson Wentz in this reality. And they re-signed to Zach Ertz. Oh, no, they have Jameis Winston. They're just throwing the ball immediately versus our defense. The Falcons did this too. Jamar Chase is having a heck of a kickoff season here. Last week having 7 catches for over 100 yards. Ooh, huge hit there on Miles Sanders. He does still get the first down on a 13-yard gain. I'm gonna use her Allen, or actually no, Sweat. Oh, Sanders gets tripped up. And a holding penalty is most likely gonna bring this one way back. Malik Hooker does get him down there with the help from Cameron Curl from that linebacker position. So they're just throwing the ball immediately, which is really annoying. Osai does get a big hit there, but we cannot stop the Eagles.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
He's gonna be out of bounds. Get a Winston's first incompletion. Philadelphia is gonna challenge this, and that's gonna cost him a timeout here. And he will get 3 yards there. That's Miles Sanders. Malik Hooker coming around.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Shifting the line here. Philly's gonna let this one drop to the
with no score.
End of the first. I'm gonna switch up to man coverage here and use her Sweat. And wow, got absolutely burned off the edge by Jalen Rager. They're gonna bring me in here for a huge 3rd down. Got some speed and some height here by Terry, and it's an easy throw. We're gonna hurry this game up here as we get into the red zone. I'm gonna send Gibson out here. I'm gonna send Thomas on a fade. He's uncovered. Like, in terms of that end's gonna have to get off quick, and I can just lob it over. So Washington does walk away, and after some punts here, 2-minute drill, they'll bring me in again, finally. And what I'm gonna do is send Thaddeus Moss on an immediate fade and Logan Thomas on a held fade. I'm also gonna send Terry here because he's got a heck of a release off of whoever this guy is, this bum. And he's going to way overthrow Terry. Let's see if we can get anything here. I'm looking for Terry on this corner route. Thinking it's a reality. It's gonna have to be no good. Now I don't hate this PA crossers play here to get Terry across the middle. Wow, we're just gonna be sacked immediately. Philly's gonna use a timeout. And so it's gonna be 3rd and not too much yet, or 4th and too much. It's 4th and 15. We're gonna fake this again because this fake worked last time. Wait, gets it off to Leonte. We're gonna use a timeout. They weren't ready for that at all. Nobody was near, and he made a great play. Good catch too. Now we have Fletcher Cox with Fearmonger enabled. Steven Sims on the edge though. Trask getting that out as he's hit, and he gets it to Sims on a pretty accurate throw there.
26 yards.
Deactivating, of course, Fletcher Cox and his X Factor. Deflected. So that's not great in the red zone. Let's see what we can make happen here on third down. Again, McLaurin has the release on this bomb, and he's gonna go up for it. No good. So we're gonna take the lead here, despite all my fakey fakes. I'm gonna not fake this. Vinatieri's gonna drive that one through the uprights. So now we are in the lead. Philly will punt it, and nothing really happened. They're not going to bring me in. We're in the red zone now. Let's see if we can make anything happen here. Listen, Logan Thomas here on a delayed little fade. No! That's not what I wanted to do. He didn't even throw it anywhere close to Logan Thomas. That's fine. It got caught by the defense, but we got Sims, but it's holding. I'm sure of it. Holding offense. Yep. That's gonna knock us way back to the 19 here. Because there's no way they accept or decline that penalty. So we're gonna go with a little RPO here. We're gonna see if this coverage bites. Okay, they do, but Corey Davis doesn't get anywhere. So we now have a big time third and goal here, and we are going to need to get into the end zone. I'm looking at Corey Davis here. I mean, they're going to switch up the coverage now, so it does change up things a little bit. I also change up the play, but Gibson gets hit into the end zone. He went up for it. They were not sure what was going on there in the secondary. And so it works out for the better here of Antonio Gibson. Philly gets a field goal. We need to make a stop here. They're on their 1 yard line. So I'm going to see if we can pressure this. And so maybe they'll get a yard there. 11 rushes, 28 yards. He's been stopped quite a bit here after the first half. I believe it was the first quarter. And he's tripped up for the second time today, holding him now to a 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Oh, jeez. I accidentally ran across the line. It's still going to be 3rd and short, but they do get out of the hole a little bit. Oh, Alshon Jeffrey gets a breakaway play. Landon Collins can't chase him down, and he also trips up Cameron Curl. On the way, Ronald Darby does hit him with the dive, but nothing happens. I don't know why he was swerving. So now we got a big end of the game drive here, and we're going to kind of run the ball and take our time. Stretch to the right, and Gibson will get maybe a yard.
Antonio Gibson, the ball carrier.
That brings up the 2-minute warning, allowing us to, with our timeouts here, maybe make a drive down the field. We don't need much here, we just need a field goal. So let's see what happens. This is one of my favorite plays. Sims fighting there, gets it. Kyle Trask having an amazing game. I don't need to run 4 verticals.
It's a gain of 10.
I'll run wide receiver corners. I'm gonna block Gibson just to help me on that edge. Delay fade on Logan Thomas. Pressure coming, and he goes down. That's a big play there by Philly for a huge sack. Second and 24. I'm really looking here for Sims. If I send Thomas and Davis on streaks here, this should split the seam. Sims can't make that play. We're not going to chew the clock though, because they're just going to use a timeout. So we're gonna gun for maybe a first here. Again, Terry has the release on his bum, so I gotta send him on a streak. Terry gets the separation. Luckily breaks up what would have been an interception. And so now we're gonna punt. Hoping I can make a big time stop here. Stroman does get him out here at the 42. They need a field goal. I don't want to risk them messing this up, so there's a ball down. He's too busy celebrating, but Holcomb picks it up. I don't know. I'm not clear on what happened there. I did hit stick. I used a hit stick. And he was down. He was, just for the record, 100% down. Kyle Trask, 50% accuracy, 188 yards, 2 touchdowns. He was down, and I think they can't challenge it, and that was a bad call by the refs. The booth's gonna review it though, and they're gonna recall this. I'm assuming. Yeah, he was definitely down. The ball's out though, because Jameis Winston doesn't decide to go down. He decides to take it. Osai might take this to the house. He's gonna go out of bounds here at the 23. Wasn't quite gonna get it there. He's had 10 tackles today. Quite the day for him. And we are just going to chew up the clock here. Philly's gonna want to utilize their timeouts. Big play on Gibson, shooting through the blocks there. They're gonna try and utilize all of their timeouts to save as much time as possible. I don't know how much time they'll wind up saving in terms of, like, you know, I mean, you're not gonna get very far.
Antonio Gibson, the ball carrier. The tackle by Avante Madden.
And I'm just gonna let this clock, they're gonna use a timeout to freeze. That does not faze me though, because I can run the ball. Turn up a 4th down. Fourth down and call a timeout. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna switch my controllers. That's happened. That's what just happened. All right. Now let's get Adam Vinatieri. If they use, okay, they're gonna use their last timeout. This is what I'm gonna do. I think he's gonna be frozen regardless, so I don't think it matters. But I want to get a little bit closer, so I'm just gonna run. Oh shoot, it's 4th and 9. I can't. I gotta take the field goal. With frozen Adam Vinatieri. This is a good kick right here. And it's good. And we walk away with our first one of the season, and a nail-biter to the very end. But Vinatieri, after missing his first field goal kick of the season, manages to nail in possibly the most important one so far. Obviously, he's been in pressure moments like this before. I'm going to line up an onside kick formation just to drill this one home. Actually winds up taking more time off the clock sometimes. I swear. I wasn't sure if 2 seconds, like it's more secure. So I'm just gonna rush with Chase Young. And we'll just take the stats. Great game here by the offense in our first win. Obviously the defense did manage to clutch up there at the end, forcing a fumble, gets overturned. The next play, James Winston decides it's not a good time to go down, and gives up the game there. This game was highlighted by our rookie's great game. Obviously, you know, did not have a great day passing in terms of yards, but really led the team here with what needed to happen. 15 for 30, 188 yards, no touchdowns, or no interceptions, 2 touchdowns. Rushing, I mean, nothing too impressive here from Gibson. 12 for 21. It's not quite how we run the offense. Receiving, though, it was highlighted by Jamar Chase, Dallas Goedert, Alshon Jeffrey. Still, you know, their top 3 receivers beating us out, just like against the Falcons. But it doesn't make a difference. Steven Sims, Logan Thomas, and Thaddeus Moss can't be silenced, and of course Terry McLaurin as well. 2 for 25. Antonio Gibson 2 for 31. Corey Davis does get himself another catch, but is not having himself a great game. Or not having himself a great season. We stayed 3 points ahead of the Eagles pretty much the entire game, every quarter. Yeah, so this was a huge game for us, and that really makes big changes here. So yeah, I mean this is what our team is looking like right now. Obviously highlighted by our defense. Terry McLaurin up to a 90 overall. I mean, look at this defense. Chase Young, Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Montez Sweat making up the front 4. Cornerbacks obviously as well. Kendall Fuller up to a 91. And then our linebacker core is what needs the most help. Jeffrey Osai, star dev, really becoming a star. Landon Collins is really expensive. I don't know how much longer we're going to have him around. He's still good, but I don't know. We'll see. Holcomb, though, having a good season so far. And, I mean, yeah, I'm sorry, man. I don't know why we signed you. You're 47. And you're going to free up a lot of cap space for us when Tressway is still a better kicker. Ty Johnson's still on kick return and punt returns. We're still going to need to figure out what he's exactly really good at. Richard LeCounte is almost there, though. We'll see what his development is. Jeffrey Osai is not quite the best sub linebacker. I put him in there to see what he'd be. Now I'm fine. Alright. And so that's pretty much it. Our practice squad. I mean, looking at the practice squad because, you know, just in case there's anybody here. Mostly linebackers, D tackles. So yeah, alright. that's pretty much it. This video will be coming out on YouTube pretty soon, so stay tuned. More episodes coming out soon. Please subscribe.